Hang. Spotlight. A 15. század kezdetén Bohémia királyságát ugye felrázta a háború, vagyis értitek? Wenceslas király, a 4. Mindegy, mire elolvastam eltűnt. Értitek, nem? Nem jutottam a végére. Duovicium, Daralan, Szagydol, Szugdol. Oh, wow! Ezek azok a csatatéri puskák. Ezek az egylövetűek. Kukkantsunk. Igen, és ezeken volt csákja is, hogy mikor ellőtted magad, akkor utána meg széjjel verted vele az ember. Nem ez volt a boomstick, srácok? Én úgy tudom, hogy amúgy ez volt a boomstick.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Oké. Igen, Nótrem. Ott láttam. Hasonló volt. Ez ő.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Nem tudom, a vizuálja még mindig annyira tetszik ennek a gémnek, olyan sajátos. Itt van!
You come to anoint us before we die? We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Trebuchet!
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Whee!
Take cover!
Ne bassz, hogy a trebuchével ellőtte.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Okay. Ta-da-da-da! Hangulat toppos amúgy. Last rights. Ha és akkor most az öreggel megyünk. Go up to the stairs. Okay. Jövök! Vissza kell vernünk őket. Hát rendben. Ha! Kapta! Tölts újra! Ez az! Gyerünk! Ez az! Tedd bele! Ez az! Nagyon jó! Hol vagy? Hol vagy? Gyere be! Kapta! Ez az! Gyerünk! Felhúzzuk! Yes! Nagyon jó! Oké, semmi van. Oké. Ott ijászkodik a tag. Fasz! Te mellé ment! Ufa, életbe! Igen. Te valami parancsnok lehetsz, vagy nem tudom mi a fasz. Vajá! Kapta? Új. Jönnek ott lent. Ez nem jó, ez rossz jel, nagyon rossz jel. Oda kéne... Nem mondjátok, hogy a tömegből nem... Oké, beakadt a nyíla. Lefelé. Közben tölts újra. Ez az, oké, újra töltöttünk. Menjünk lefelé. Mit magyaráz? Hogy hova menjek? Várjál. Mit csinálsz a kapuval? Azok ott aztán igencsak bennégnek. Ban, fuckers! Van még nálam? Oké, draw your sword. Oké, hogy kell? Elővette? Na most jön a híres neves kirdikardozás, ami ugye hát problémás lehet. Mert elég problémás volt az eddigi gameben is. A szinkron az állati. Na nézzük, mert itt lehetnek gondok. Press RT to attack. By holding LT you can defend yourself while you free look around.
Don't let them climb up. Knock it down.
Oké.
Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us.
Ez az. Oké. Ez az. Oké. Kapta. Na. Azt mondta, hogy ha knock down the ladder. Ja, nyomba kell tartanom. Bocsánat, ezt el. Ó, van nálam egy halbert. Oké, nagyon jó. Kegyetlen harc folyik. Nem tudom, Raxon, csak úgy... Valahogy így, nem tudom, úgy éreztem. Ajaj.
Fuck. I've been hit. I don't poke at it.
Jó, nagy az a veszély.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
The most adventure. Úgy intrónak azért elég jó volt. Bár a harc tutoriál részt nem vitték túlzásba, de lehet, hogy még erre lesz esélyünk. Néhány héttel később. Jó néhány héttel később.
Fortuna, you vat!
Bizony! Korábban volt?
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Earlier volt?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies,
Bocsánat, akkor
Your Grace.
benéztem.
Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat.
Fortune favors
the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. He makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Nyilván. Közben Reverien, Vidám Kolbász, Pomokantus, srácok, de így az intro közben ez így nehéz.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Yes!
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
Hey.
But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Lehet.
Aye, it does look like that.
Milyen jól
He'll
néz
hand
ki
over
minden.
all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course.
Szeretem amúgy
How
ezt
could
az
I
engine,
possibly
de...
botch it up? There are foreign armies
Jól néz
rampaging
ki.
through Bohemia.
Tényleg.
The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Yes.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road
Entä
ahead.
puta?
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Aha, kiírjen. Jó.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Ajaj,
Besides, stand a chance against them.
még többen vannak, az tény.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always
Mind a
that
kettőnek megfelelően nagy
straightforward
az
these
arca.
days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Uh-oh.
So it would appear we are enemies.
Mondjad még egyszer, úgy, hogy itt vagyok közel.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Henry! From Skalitz. Egy pillanat, srácok. Csak megpróbálom bepótolni ezt, mert nem mindenki nézi itt az intro szekvenzt. Szóval, Reverien, Vidám Kalvát és Pamakantos, nagyon szépen köszi nektek is. Nekae, nagyon szépen köszi a giftet neked. Big Blaze köszi a 26 hónapot. Piszok, köszi szépen a 100 hónap feliratkozást, és a rengeteg munkát, Piszok. Ez aztán igen, micsoda a 100-as forduló. Nagyon szépen köszönjük. Halenda, köszi szépen neked is. Kis Kácske, Sergeant Corvo, nagyon köszi. Atesz köszi a 97 hónapot. Angry Beard, Patrick the Curly, nagyon szépen köszönjük. Plazioster, Killnate, köszi szépen nektek is. Krokika köszi a 95 hónapot. Dazaren, nagyon szépen köszönjük a 101 hónap feliratkozást. Nagyon szépen köszönjük neked is, Dazaren. South Park, Sisi Voko, Leslo Drunkard, G. Patyó, Legath, Monyó, nagyon szépen köszönjük. Glargonoid, Béla, köszönjük nektek is. Talmácsi Milán, köszönjük. Oroszlán Harcos, nagyon szépen köszönjük, Oroszlán Harcos. Köszi szépen, és hajrá. Köszi mindenkinek. Oké, tehát, what is your playstyle? Soldiers, csak a harc. Advisor, inkább tudással oldjuk meg, és ugye dialógusokkal, vagy Scout, aki inkább elrejtőzik az árnyékban, és csendben oldja meg a dolgokat, észrevétlenül lopakodva. Hát, én biztos, hogy nem vagyok Scout. Az Advisor az amúgy vicces lehet, hogy így megpróbáljunk így karizmával tolni, de soldierködni szerintem viccesebb lehet most, úgyhogy szerintem, meg ugye az kevésbé in-depth.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say?
Your abilities have increased, tehát akkor ezek a kezdő statok, de közben is félre tudunk menni.
Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oké, Persuasion. Most ugye megkérdezte, hogy miért kéne bízzon bennünk. Oké. És akkor ugye itt tudjuk megnézni, hogy mi a helyzet. Itt van, choose correctly. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills or try appealing to your noble appearance. Alternative, try to convince cards but with chivalry and offer martial skill and strength.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits.
És még a hangját is elmélyítette, ugye?
As a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be
Nekem úgy
explained.
tűnik.
You'll see.
Ugye azt mondtam neki, hogy ugye mi katonák vagyunk, és segíthetünk nekik a banditákat, és így...
All right.
We are soldiers. És így egy... Csak keményen.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Már ez nem vicces.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Itt majdnem szétnégyeltek minket.
Farewell.
Farewell. Roltán, I'm not so far. Quergor, doktor úr. Nagyon szépen köszönjük nektek is.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably
a humor
keeping their
ennek a
heads
játéknak.
down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe.
És lehet
I
fürcsizni.
think almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Okay, find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Itt vertünk tábort, srácok. Jaj, micsoda egy fonat farkú. Horse.
Can't go wandering off now.
Jól van, nem wandering off-olunk, akkor megyünk. Hol van az a drága kutya?
Free! Off you go!
Na! Ne legyél már ilyen...
Henry!
Én megpróbáltam.
Let that mutt of yours
Cool,
to stop barking! Heel!
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you. You silly mutt.
Micsoda kikuta! Oké. Majd mindjárt beszélgetünk vele. Most nem tudom, milyen harapnivalót kéne szerezni neki. Kétlem, hogy az almát szereti. De mindjárt kiderül. Látok? Van valami a kutyának?
Would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Szóval már evett eleget. Oké.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at
Ne
dusk.
basszatok már fel, hogy most vissza kell szerezzük a
I'll
gyűrűjét, hogy
send it
elcseréljük egy
right
kolbászra a
back. If you can get
kutyának.
it back, I'll
Nem
be
áll.
glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Imádom ezt a gémet. Oké, Tankardtól kell visszaszerezzük a gyűrűjét gyakorlatilag. Ez itt Tankard.
Conrad.
What?
Where's the table from? Micsoda?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring or folks.
Honnan van ez az asztal?
What about
Ki a
that?
faszt érdekel?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Szóval kockázunk, ha én nyerek, megkapom a gyűrűt, ha ő nyer, akkor mindenért nekem kell majd fizetnem a kocsmában. A fogadóban. Aha. És így gyakorlatilag ugye ez az, hogy 5 kockából minél nagyobbat kell dobni. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties that you can read about in their descriptions, ugye? Jó, most nem tudom, az elején már... Ó, ezek a combinationok. Van sor... Na jó, valami lesz. Valami lesz.
On then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Oké. Azt mondja 1, 2, 4, 6. Akkor most... Ezt tartjuk meg ezt tartjuk meg. Igen, és akkor most tudunk dobni. Majdnem olyan, mint a kockapóker amúgy. Akkor ezt a 2-t megtartjuk, és dobjunk újra. De van, amit még meg kell tartani? Így mondjuk ezt, meg ezt. Igen. Aha. De, na jó, de és hányat tartsak meg?
What are you waiting for? Hell to freeze over?
Várjatok. Igen. Így lesz a jó. Így lesz a jó. Oké. Ugye az 1-es a 100 pontot ért, igaz? Az 5-öst azt meg tudjuk még őrizni, ugye? A 2 5-öst, igaz? De annyi. Igen. Annyi.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Jó. A 2 2-es az semmit nem ér innen. Az 5-ösből az 1 ér, úgyhogy megy tovább. Meglátjuk.
I want to play too, you know?
És innen az 1-est tudjuk vinni. Igen. Így. Aztán meglátjuk, mi lesz.
You're not afraid of anything.
Oh yeah! Oké. Oké. Akkor innen... Ez baró, nem? Set. Oké, és akkor most jön ő. Na jó! Ezt meg van cinkelve, srácok, nem már?
No, that's as far as I go.
Hát ezt nem hiszem el. Ugye a 3-6-os az nem ér, de azért. Az 5-össel is tudnánk menni? Nem tudom, hogy az 5-ös tartsuk-e meg. Igen, az 5-öst azt meg tudjuk tartani. De miért bust?
Ha!
Shit!
My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Még egyszer próbáljuk meg, hát ha el tudjuk nyerni azt a gyűrűt. Vagy nagyon-nagyon durván adósságba verjük magunkat. Nekem ez így tök okés. Egy kurva pont nem volt benne, bazeg.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Csalikol ez az ember, azzal a köcsök kockával, ez biztos. Hát... Az 5-ös, az 50... Így egyedül... Hát, próbáljunk már meg még dobálni, jó? Még mellé csak összejön. Még van 5-ösünk, meg 1-es is van. Az így már 100. Azt... És a 3... nem. Hát még a 3 kockával dobjunk, hát ha sikerül. Az 5-öst azt elkapom. Így. És utána menjünk így. És akkor van 250 pontunk.
Here. My God! Oh, come on!
Oké. Neki 700 pontja van, hogy szívna meg. A 3-6-ossal tudunk menni, nem? Az 600 pont, meg 50 pont, meg 100 pont, így, ugye? Nekem elég. 1000 pontunk van.
Damn! What's this?
Oké, bust. Ez az. Oké. Ez jó. Várjál. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Nyertem.
Mother of... Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done?
Megvan a gyűrű!
A bet is a bet.
Yes!
Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
De beszopta. Erről van szó. És akkor most beszélünk Oates-szal, és azt mondom, hogy igen.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard.
Ha!
You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
Kérem.
Right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
You only too well. It's all
Megvan, és akkor...
And then you go and take my last groschen.
Látjátok már ezekből a részekből itt.
Come here.
Gyerek utána.
Here you go. Take it.
This is boring. Why don't we carry on to the foothill?
Megkapta. Már eszi is a kalbászt. Szuper! Na, meg vagyunk, akkor most tudunk beszélgetni. Mimiliz, Labjaban Gaming, Skinhead Vaddisznó, Rebur, László Ninja, Brigi, Shepard, Roltán, nagyon szépen köszönjük nektek is, és VM, nagyon szépen köszönjük a 100 hónapot neked is. Köszi szépen, haver, a támogatást. Micsoda fordulópont. Nagyon szépen köszönjük.
Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Nem volt szép.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then...
Tutorial?
Eh?
Right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay, fakard. Aha. Oké, ez itt az inventory. Yes. Yes. Jó, és akkor azt mondja a training sword a kézben, és azt mondta, hogy vegyem fel a sisakom. Ó, oké. Ahhoz kell még egy ilyen, és erre megy rá a sityak. Kesz. Na lássuk. Emlékszem, az előző gémbe ez elég sokáig tartott nekem ez a kardozás. Ja, B. Oké.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Ready. Na.
Let's start.
Hogy kell a...
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Aha,
Impress
igen.
me.
RT to again, you select the direction of your attack by moving R.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Okay, attack using chain sequence strikes. You can chain attacks by pressing the attack button RT again while your first attack is still in progress. Chaining attacks is faster and more efficient. 4. Ez volt a chain.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Bemelegettünk.
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking,
you can cover yourself by holding LT, maintaining your cover,
save the advice,
cost you stamina.
Try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Block attacks.
Good.
Ez az.
That's the way.
Ez az. Ez az.
Nice.
That's enough.
Oké, megvan.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block. You can perform a perfect block by pressing LT during the opponent's attack while the green shield symbol appears.
Nice, Henry. Pretty good. Keep your distance, Henry. Nice.
Megvan a parry, ez a parry.
What about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
És a riposte van a parry után, ugye?
I'll just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry.
Ez az, amiről beszélgetünk.
Sweet. You have to block first.
Ez a riposte.
You're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block.
Aha, a ripostot is ki lehet védeni perfect blockkal.
But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon.
Igen.
You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
Igen, tehát az van, you can change the attack zones by using R, by attacking a zone where your opponent is not holding his weapon, tehát most jóval jobb oldalon tartja, azzal csökken az esélye. Tehát innen, onnan nem tud olyan hatékonyan védekezni, mint hogyha innen támadnék.
Nice work, Henry.
Ez a lényeg.
All right, all right.
De Foreignerben ahogy volt a harc.
Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Szóval tét. Nekem jó?
Right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend
Nézzük, le
yourself.
tudjuk-e győzni. Gyere, baszik. Gyere.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
Off to a good start.
Azt a kurva milyen... Oké.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Oké. Oké.
Right on the head.
Oké, kapta. Gyere, baszik. Gyere, mutasd. Azt a kurva! Micsoda oda-vissza volt!
Now we're even.
Óvatosan. Baszd meg! Jó ég! Hátra, stamina. Azt a micsoda váltások! Stamina. Kurva! Miből van ez a pöcs?
Now we're even.
Jézusom, szurkapiszka! Kicsit kimerültem. Micsoda! Jézusom! Oké, óvatosan. Kapta?
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Oké, kicsit töltsük vissza a staminát. Nagyon tudja. Várjál, gyere. Kapta? Aprazma. Oké. Oké, most már ültem le. Vissza. Oké, várjatok.
You're a dead man. You know that? Cut the bullshit and fight.
Ez az. Én győztem. És lehetett úgy feltezni. Nagyon szép volt. Oké, de legalább győztünk. Hú, királyság. Hát, most ennyiből mondom azt, és ez nem volt túl sok, hogy sokkal jobb lett a harc. Nem tudom nektek mi a véleményetek róla, de szerintem sokkal jobb lett, mint az előző részben. Legalábbis intuitívabb, inkább azt mondom, nem az, hogy feltétlenül könnyebb.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway,
azt tudom, hogy sokan elfordultak az első résztől a harc miatt.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Na, hol voltunk? Ez is, látjátok, ez is stat. Mit csináltunk éjszaka? És ha azt mondod, hogy végig ott voltam veled, akkor az a stealth. Állat!
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor
Handmaster
pup
16.
to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
Valaki csak burkol.
Time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Milyen durva lehetett ebben a... Csendben maradok.
I've already told you all I know. Von
Ebben az
Berghoff is a
időben minden mindegy, le van szarva, hány óra van, majd lesz valahogy, maradunk pár napot, vagy nem maradunk. Tetszik. Ebből a szempontból vonz ez a világ. Az nem, hogy mindenkinek seggszaga van, de...
And then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is a wonderful weapon. No. Legyünk heavy weaponosok amúgy. Ez most egy jó kérdés. Mert az unarmed az engem nem érdekel, de a heavy weapon az annál inkább.
No, I prefer other weapons.
Proper ones.
When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Igen!
Too right.
Igen!
I feel like a king when I got
Smash!
a big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Istvan Toth stole from you.
Így van.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter.
Igen, már most az elején sokat számít, hogy az első része játszottatok-e vagy sem.
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
Kis összefoglalás.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left, maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans?
Nem kapnak el valami seggyulladást ebben a tóban.
Oats. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Fürdőzünk és borozunk egyet a vízben. Ki tudja, mi van abban a vízben?
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Nehéz lehet az a láncing.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ó, ez az! Egy kis bór.
Oh, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Amúgy tök durva Harryt így látni, nem?
For a king.
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Aye, aye. Csajok.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Istenem, de gyökér. Szőlősi Vera.
Head down, Henry.
Oké, lopakozunk. Nagy Norris, Finchy, Flappy Earth, Zöldség, Legacy Place, Sifi, Shepard. Nagyon szépen köszönjük. Victorious, Extreme Gábor. Állj, egy picit, egy pillanat! Magasi Máté, nagyon szépen köszönjük a 10-es subgift bombot. Nagyon szépen köszönjük mindenki. Victorious, köszönjük 86 hónapot. Mindjárt, Hans, egy pillanat, nem mennek el. Extreme Gábor, köszönjük 2 évet. Gratulálok neked is. Az új badge-hez. Szóval.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Lopakodás tutoriál. Kukkolók 2.0. Olyan ők is fürdenek? Jó kérdés.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on.
Én is ezt kérdeztem. De most még mennyire akar közel menni? Oké, a többiekhez kell. Ő blokkolja az utat a többi lánytól. Oké.
Hey? All right. What was that?
It works. Let's go.
Véres rongyokat most. Oké, elcsaltuk a hölgyet. És az honnan a francból tudja, merre kell menni? Nem megyek, Ágoston, nem megyek. Aki nagyon szépen köszönjük. A 7 év feliratkozást. Gratulál a Van Damme badge-hez, aki. Köszi szépen. Szőlősi Vera, Nati, Monty P. Köszi szépen nektek is. Köszi mindenkinek. Megvannak. Mindenki most. Wow. A kurva életbe. Kardozás megy. Úristen, közben szétverték a tábort! Hát ennyit a társainkról.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Mindenkit megöltek. Ki ez a pöcs a lovon?
Oh, fuck. A letter.
És elvitték a levelet. Az gond. Ó, és a jányokat is elviszik.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Ah! Fúj, de csávó tiszta vér, hát lehányja.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Komolyan mondom.
Catch them!
Henrynek be kellett szólnia.
What the fuck? She's mine!
Na, azért van tartás itt ezekbe a banditekbe is, vagy kik ezek? Milyen faszfejű az a izé. Az a sisak.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Shoot? Ja, ránk.
Stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Hát mit expozíció, ez valami egészen elképesztő.
When did you learn to swim? Just now!
Nem tudom úszni, Harry. Ajjajjajjajjaj!
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, he's gone!
És ott hagytuk a felszerelést. Hol a kutya?
Oh, Mott.
Megvan a kutya.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Srácok, az első részben nem tudott úszni, ugye?
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
A karakter.
Oh, shit.
We can't leave it like this. No, wait.
Igen, most jutott eszembe, hogy azért mondta, hogy most tanult meg úszni, mert nem tudott, igen.
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Na, full páncélos testörgenyóval azért hamar átnyergeltünk egy sebesült alsógatyás vizes pöcsbe amúgy az erdő közepén. De mondta idillikudé, mondta.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Igen, mert jönnek amúgy a másik oldalra. Köszi, Monty P. És hova lett a többi lány? Aha.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Nem tudom, Szilinka, ennyi idő után nehéz megmondani, majd kiderül. Az a baj, hogy ez egy nagyon hosszú kaland. Szerintem.
They mustn't get away. Got that?
Ők keresnek minket.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Valahonnan kellene nekem fegyver.
Watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond.
We'll have to wait.
Do
you honestly think they could swim all the
come back way across? Give me a full report.
Or the chief will hear you.
Footprints, foot trails,
and that
everything.
on the other side. Stumbling
Get
back,
to work.
pitch black. Will all your talk dirty blind you? Leave it out.
Okay.
Catching some naked men in sport. Better than getting killed in a skirmish. Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
Ebből a szarból hogy keveredünk ki?
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead.
Tree trunk? What?
Be careful. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Ott fent.
Played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
Instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere
Run,
on the bank.
quick.
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Okay. Futi. Itt is vannak.
Quick, into the rocks.
De még ott is látom a fákjákat. Azt hiszem gáz van.
What now?
Nem, lefelé mennek, jó. Arra vezet tovább az út fölfelé.
Hey,
shit! Fuck! Hey, come on! Run ahead of them!
There's more of them up top.
Oké. Megtaláltak. It's hard time. Mutatják a nyuszik.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Oké. Milyen jó lehet átszúrt háttal így futkasni. Francba. Nem igaz, hogy nincs itt valahol egy piszkafa vagy valami. Vagy egy fabot. Amivel lehetne harcolni.
They're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
Meg fognak találni.
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us.
Igazuk
You know
van.
what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Oké. Game saved. Gondolom azt mondta, hogy ide nézzek be, hogy ez lehet-e tovább vezető út. Nem egészen erre gondolt.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Hans lelépett, és jönnek.
I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it.
Szerintetek ki tudok ütni valakit?
Bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Csak óvatosan. A francba. Talán erre. Hans meglátta őket, és jól lelépett, nem szólt nekünk. A köcsög.
Where is he?
Mindegy, legalább haladunk most előre.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
A pöcsönbe van már. Ott van. Te mocskos seggfej! Ott hagytál! Oké. Csúsz. A kurva! Na gyere csak! Gyere, fiam, gyere! Hadd lássalak.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Ha!
Elfogyott a stamina. Scripted! Bár biztos le lehet nyomni valahogy, csak nem engedem. Scripted! Megütötte a kutyát! Ez meghalsz! Te jó ég! Root Health, mosómaci. Nagyon szépen köszi nektek is.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
A Kovács fia, ugye? Mi van?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Aww. Aww.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Igen, már tudjuk.
My dad? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Állati jól megoldják. Állati jól megoldják. Ez ugye a Kung Fu Panda és a Lúd esete. Hogy ugye nem ő az apja, de mégis.
Then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Ez nagyon jó ez a rész.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same.
És ő levetkőztette?
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself.
Igen, ez a kérdés. Miért pucér a halott katona?
Like, come on, I'll help you up.
Main quest started. Fortuna. C-Roll, vagyis Cruel. Nagyon szépen köszi. The Vincenzo, Root Health, mosómaci még egyszer. Köszi szépen, srácok.
How are you holding up?
Nem jól.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Uh-oh.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
Kicsit halucinál, de semmi gond.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go.
Vannak blackoutok. Mi a tököm?
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Nyugi, nem úgy.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca!
Bianca! Ne! Kemények ezek a halucinálások. De az erdő valami baszott jól néz ki. Annyira...
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to someone.
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Itt látjuk, ahogy megölik a fatert.
Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there. Make it together.
De milyen okos, ahogy...
You're a warrior, you can do this.
Nem tudom, szerintem nagyon okosan megcsinálták azt, hogy szinte szavak nélkül összehúzzák a játékot valakinek, aki nem játszott az első résszel. Hogy így tudnod kell néhány dolgot Henryről, ami volt a múltjában, és itt vannak.
Wake up.
The linden tree.
Szerintem tök jó. Van millió módszer erre, de ez nem tudom, valamiért tetszik.
No, we can't stop.
I let them all down.
You've never let me down.
Akkor még nem átkész.
Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Köszi Loki DS 80 hónapot. Orosz B, neked is köszi. Na nézzük. Pavlena?
Greetings, good wife.
Ő kicsoda?
Fear not.
Mostanában nem volt mosni?
We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think against
Oké. Ó, nem már, Hans.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Are you alive, lad? Oh.
The scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ate your ma, laddie.
De vajon mi van Ansa?
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night.
Egy napig aludt.
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Hans is kapta? Kapta. De mennyire? You discovered your bed. Good. Good.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a
Akkor
bit.
majdnem belehalt ő is.
And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Mi történt vele?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad.
Csúnyán
Hans
összevagdosta
was
az a
fighting
faszfej.
him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
És mi lett a csávóval?
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Kinyírta amúgy Hansnak a csögöt.
I'm sorry we caused you such trouble, but you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Volt már rosszabb is, csak keményen.
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Okay. Stop the bleeding. Kaptunk 6 darab bandage-et, ez most egy tutorial gyakorlatilag hogy kell
through half
healelni.
of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself.
Okay.
I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't
Meg is kell
catch a
mosakodnunk, meg be is kell
It gets
kötöznünk magunkat.
cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that
Milyen
ain't
jól néz ki az a
enough, I
leves.
put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo
És
it,
Szeszkó
though.
is van. Dögivel.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. Terrible fall. Miraculously you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points. Due to your extensive injuries. Tehát elbuktuk ugye a skill pointjainkat, mert na mindegy. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Hát, de legalább nem amnéziás lett a karakterünk. Oké. Szóval, most éppen vérzünk el. Úgyhogy inventory, bandage, use. Megvan. Ugye 4 bandage kellett, hogy elállítsuk a cuccost. Oké, find and grab something to eat. Open up your inventory. Igen, vagy itt van a löves. Nem, akkor eszünk a potból. Ez már igen.
Really good.
Azt mondta, hogy készített ki sajtot, meg kenyeret is. Még akarok enni.
True bliss is a full belly.
Kész. Oké, rendben. Itt van egy rakt ár. Jó. Oh. Szóval itt a kutya, és itt van a pöcskinsz, akit kinyírt Hans. Itt lehetne megfürödni? Wash yourself. Ez az.
Feel like a new man.
Itt egy cuki kutya. Oké, megfürödtünk. Itt van a sajt, meg a kenyér. Hát én ezeket elteszem, ha nem baj. Elveszem mindet. Néni adta, mindegy lett volna neki, hogy megeszem, vagy nem azért rakta ide. Elrakom a snapsot is. Jó. Ide bent van egy kis, mi az Isten, ez pálinka főző? Ez mi valami? Pálinka főző? Hát. Jó, van rendben. És akkor fel kéne vegyük azt a ruhát? Még azt nézzük meg. Aha, ezt a tunikot ezt felveszem. Igen. Na. Mondjad nekünk...
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
Alkimista műhely. Pálinka főző, azt mondom.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever.
Biztos keresni kell valamit.
The fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it.
A sage az zsája?
You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes.
Gépadrész, Valkorian, nagyon köszi szépen az 1 évet neked. Gépadrész, köszi. Ponsterex, Gorilla Patrik, Rambo Dalton, köszi szépen. És nagyon szívesen Bonsterex, na! Honnan ismerjük fel?
Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom And chamomile
Tehát Zsája és
has
Kamilla.
white petals with
Arra
a
van
yellow
szükségünk,
scent.
hogy a lázát
At the
vissza...
back of the hut, there's a
Vagy
footpath
levigyük,
leading
bocsánat.
up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find
Virágot kell
both of them
szedjünk.
there.
Mary Fourier, köszi neked is a 91
I'll be back in
hallgat.
a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised.
Oh, el kell tüntetnünk a hullát is közben.
Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well,
Végül is megmentette az életünket.
if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Oké. Szóval, meg kell fognunk a lapát. Várjatok, itt van a... Itt a hulla. Dead Bastard. Loot. Van nála egy fákja. Egy csukja. Egy öv. Egy ruha. Egy alsó. Egy csizma. Alma. Alma. Répa. Víz. Hagyma. Bandage. Nos. Hunting sword. Csak ide.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Jó. Na, John, jó. Na, mondták, hogy valahol itt van a ganyídomb. Hol van a ganyídomb?
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Itt van. Azt mondja, hogy pick up the spade. Pick up the corpse. Carry the corpse to the stream. Állj!
I could go for something to eat now.
Nem megyek támezít láb, bazzeg. Mi az? Nem tudom. Milyen? Várjatok.
Shit! My shoulder.
Bocsánat.
This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Oké. Okay. Itt valahol. Azt mondták, itt puha a föld. Itt mondjuk. Na, kezdhetjük. Azaz, igen. Itt sérülten hallod? Azért nem semmi ezt így kiásni. Nagyon durák a hangok itt az erdőben, azt tetszik nekem. Bury. Kész. Imádom ezeket a kis intermedzókat. Jó. Menjünk szépen vissza. Azt mondta, mossam le magamról a hullaszagot. Megteszem. Illetve... Bocsi. És megyünk virágot szedni. Good. Azt mondta, hogy itt menjünk fel, amíg ki nem érünk egy ilyen kisebb tisztás-szerűségre.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Igen. Aha, wow! Nézzétek! Az a lila, az a zsája, ja? Wow. Igen, ez.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Nem tudom, mennyi kell, de én ezt most így felszedem. Oké, és ez pedig a kamilla, ugye? Nem ez. Az a kamilla, de hülye vagyok. Csak azt láttam, hogy fehér.
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Oké, megyünk. Nem tudom, mennyire tudunk szaladni, de kipróbáljuk.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Magás megulgat a kutya.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Minket keresnek. Várjatok.
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Beszéljünk békésen.
Lord von Berghoff sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Berghoff? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy.
Kurva!
When I say we're from von Berghoff, then we're from fucking von Berghoff. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Nem tetszik ez nekem. Nem tudom, hogy akarok-e velük harcolni, vagy nem, de nekem nem tetszik ez a csávó. Nem akarom elmondani neki, hogy mi van.
Do you think I'm a fool? I know a robber when I see one. There's been lots of you types in these parts recently, and the fellas from the village are well pissed off. So get lost and don't come back, or we'll take our axes to you.
Well, that wouldn't be very nice. The thing is, I don't see no angry fellas with axes. Just an old hag. And some rich won't live to tell the tale of how we dealt with him. Hey, this'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy.
Nem értem. Nem értem. Elvettem a kardot. Hol a Miért nem tudom elővenni a... Megvan, ez az, de semmi gond. Egy pillanat. Harcolnék én. Elvileg betettem a fegyvert, de... Weapons. Hunting sword. Yes. Pontosan.
You want to try me?
Gyere vissza!
Shit! Shit! Run!
Oké. Okay. Door and chest keys. Bandage. Tailor's kit. Teen badge of head start. Legyen az. Okay. Rendben vagy, kutya? Nézd meg a másik csávót, nálam mi volt. Ez valami bunkocska. Várjatok, ez jó állapotban van, ez a One Gamblesome. Firm boot, old quilted, igen. Az kell blacksmith kit, és egy fésű. Egyszerű. Őket meg gondolom nem kell eltemessük. Jó. Armor. És akkor nézzük. Ez volt a short tunic. Ez tetszik, ez a... De nem ezt. De sokkal jobb. Legyen ez, csak ez véres, de nem baj, megoldjuk. A beggar's hose az... Nem tudom, hogy jobb-e, mint ami nálunk van egyelőre. Ezt viseljük most. A beggar's hose az jobb, és a boots is jobb. Jó, oké, maradjon akkor ez. A miner's hoodot is amúgy felvehetjük. És akkor csak meg kell mosnunk magunkat, ugye? A vértől. Rendben. Akkor most már elvileg jó lesz. Igen. Nézzük, mert még az ő fegyverét nem vettem el. Hunting sword. Nála is ez a kard van. Oké. Kár, hogy ugye mi heavy weaponre mentünk rá. Ez a torch, azt ott hagytuk, oké. Van itt még egy ilyen, hogy work axe. Ugye ezt a fegyvert tudtuk volna használni akkor, hogyha nem vettem volna fel korábban a kardot. Na, hozzuk a virágot.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you.
Most még 2 hullát kell eltemetni.
Be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound
Kotármester,
or strain
Devnul,
yourself.
Pocak, Sajter és Devnul.
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Yes.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet.
Én is sajnálom.
She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you
Most
how to
nekünk
go
kell
about
megfőznünk a...
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And
Isn't
not to
balanced.
worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in
Olvasni is
case.
tud, és alig köhög fel reggelente vért. Ez egy igazi férfi.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Oké. Na, csináljunk healing potion-t. Irány az alchemy bench. Vagy várjatok, majd mindjárt irány az alchemy bench, csak előtte... Carry Mikash to the stream. Oda lentre kell vinni őket? Na, mindjárt kiderítjük. Ezt meg akarom csinálni előtte. Vadmalacs. Oké. Dig a grave? Na figyeljetek már! Nem lehet egy sírba rakni ezt a két majmot?
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
Fuck! Most a másik majmot is le kell hozzuk. Na mindegy. Köszi, de seffi neked is. Becky, köszi szépen. Sia malacs. Nem lehet megsimizni a malacsot. Óvatosan. Értitek, egy ekkora sebbel a hátunkon, meg hogy lezuhantunk, meg minden, 3 sírtásunk egy nap alatt. Na. Hát hova lehet ásni ezt a sírt? Talán ide? Oda. Harry nem szarozik. De házhoz jött a felszerelés, úgyhogy megérte. Jó, ez kell ez a kis terület is. Na jó, őket akkor elávtuk. És most bemegyünk.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest.
Igen, nem nagyon tudom hova többet ásni az emberek, de nem kér megölni senkit egy darabig. Na, gyerünk. Azt mondja, hogy Start Alchemy. Oké. Itt a könyv. Igen.
First, go to the recipe book.
Recipe book. Read.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and
Decoction?
remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
De nekem coction kell, nem decoction. Oké, ez az. Oké. Recipes. Ez az. Itt van. Így kell csinálni. Igen. És akkor azt mondja, hogy először a kamilla. Igen. Aztán a sage. Oké. Jó.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
What? Every potion needs a liquid base. Oké, tehát kell, minden potionhöz kell egy base. Sleep heals you faster and if you You will need wine. 2 handful of chamomile and a handful of... igen? Oké. Tehát először is bor kell hozzá. Spirit, oil, wine.
Pour it in there.
Pour wine. Jó, ez az bor. Oké. Oké.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Nagyon jó.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay. Move the cauldron. Közelebb rakjuk a...
It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions,
Oké, elkezdett forni, de jól néz ki.
the herbs for a bit, but sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Ha nem akarjuk tovább forralni, akkor fel. Most már felfort.
Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Oké. Megvannak, oda tettük őket.
Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Oké. 1 adag kamilla. 2 adag kamilla.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass.
Most már húgyog.
As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
És lemérjük a forrási időt.
Is that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Oké.
All right. Now take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Oké, ezt le kell grindolni. A zsáját.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore.
Nem kell tovább forralni.
All you have to do now is decant it.
Dekantálnunk kell.
And pour it in.
Pour out the remedy. Potions can be finished by decanting or distilling. This depends on the recipe. To decant the potion, take the phial from the shelf on the left. And select the cauldron.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Na. Strong chamomile brew. Nice. Hát ez állati jól meg van csinálva. Köszi, Hori. Köszi, Trencsi. Konyesz?
Well, now, judging by the smell,
Köszi.
I'd say
Vormi
you
neked is
brewed
kösz.
it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest.
Okay.
Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Sleep until morning. Éhes is vagyok. Hagyják már. Ebből a levesből. Úgy. Sleep and save. Sleep until morning. Olyan nincs. Hát most mi a morning? A 6 az már morning, nem? 5 morning. Taka. Megint az álmok.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war
Az erősebb kutya baszik angol fordításban.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
A rohadt tót Pesta.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Ja, hogy megállás nélkül pofázik. Nem tudom elképzelni, hogy mit
And
akar.
what about you?
Azzal mondani, hogy too alive.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous,
Mondom,
murderous
a Tóth
horse that
Pesta, a
stole
kurva
my sword.
száját.
The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, That probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Okay, join the others for breakfast. Will do. Reggelizzünk velük. Ha, micsoda reggel. Na, itt van Hans. Itt van a Zasszony.
Henry, come and join us.
Shit.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Ajaj. Meséljük csak el.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern. For punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Cumans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway,
hogy lehet elszámolni, nem érted?
I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are.
Jó, ezek latinul beszélnek, ezek művelt emberek.
A priest could know Latin, and priests they ain't.
És tiszta, nem büdös.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Nem, mindet el kell mesélnünk.
The foe took the castle by
Dicsekszünk.
And we planned a counterattack.
Lenyűgözzük a hősiességgel.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Noble seat?
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
A seggbe lőtték.
Right upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. Well, that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans, and saw the scar.
A vénasszonyá megvizsgálta a seggét is, és látta a sebhelyet.
Of your debt the other day, sir.
Igen. Kérdezzük meg tőle, hogy tudja legyőzni a csábót.
Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Tényleg nem visszük el a lapátot meg a fejszét.
And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Potion?
You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
I can do it myself anytime.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down,
akkor legyőzni az összes férfit.
So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets.
Kosarat van egyébként, és azt cserélgetik el
Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us when it's something serious.
Okay. Köszi kis Bali közben. Bruti Fogi, Ómáté. Köszi szépen.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Oh.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Bergau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening.
Lesz egy nagy esküvő a közeljövőben.
Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond. God be with you.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Okay.
All places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And
Beszéljünk Hansszal.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself.
Mindenki meghalt, az a baj. Szerintem már tényleg senki nem élte túl. Legalábbis úgy láttam.
You're right. We shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Vissza kell menjünk a kutyáért.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Az egyikük István lett volna.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face.
Ő lett volna a maszkos?
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Összekészítették néhány a csomagot. Még a kevés lóvét is ideadta. Milyen kedves volt ez a néni, hogy segített. Micsoda kis batyus. Ez a második főcím. Egy már volt. Játszanak a visszhanggal a sziklán? Valahogy így audiovizuálisan annyira egybe van ez a játék. Hogy tudjátok, hogy nem fotorealisztikusságról beszélünk, csak annyira egyben van, hogy nem zökkent ki. És ettől annyira fasza.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
De megérkeztünk az úti célunkhoz. Itt fenn már könnyen megvárni.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Hát, értem, hogy zárva van, de nem nagyon védik itt a dolgokat.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Mi a fasz van itt?
Fucking shit!
A szar!
Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar!
Nem úgy néz ki,
I'm
úgyhogy...
not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
Nyilván azt hiszik, hogy valami csórók vagyunk.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
Nem hiszik el, hogy ők
Apart
azok.
from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company
Igen, mert a csávó, akivel találkoztunk útközben, tudna minket igazolni, de őket is megtámadták. 3 napja eszméletlen az a kapitány, aki tudna minket azonosítani. Tudjátok, az a vörös páncélos, akivel találkoztunk.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Bassza meg.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Oké, ez szar így. Ugye nincs nálunk a levél, amivel tudnánk bizonyítani, hogy mi vagyunk azok. Az a kapitány meg eszméletlen.
The fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Beszökünk? Belógunk? Na, de végül le tudtam mosni magát a szart. Apot! Köszi szépen, hogy 80 volt. Szergej, neked is köszönjük szépen.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Nem elég a pénz.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Ebből hogy keveredünk ki ebből a slamasztikából?
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Ötletem sincs. Oké. Tehát először is meg kell oldanunk a külsőnket, hogy ne nézzünk ki úgy, mint a szarom.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Keressünk egy kis pénzt.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
Igen, egy nemesnek magyaráznak, hogy dolgozni kell a pénzért.
Groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Így van.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Főleg, hogy elmondanák azt, hogy meg akartak kukkolni 6 darab csöcsöt, és közben lemészárolták az egész bandát. Bár ha meg nem mennek, ők is meghalnak.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nem szabad lebecsülni.
Nothing will be fine, my friend.
Az a best cucc.
I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you.
Megvan a plan.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Az azt Weiling hallod.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Még hús is van benne, vigyázzál! Ő volt a parton!
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Okay. Nem is evett.
God be with you.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a pitcher and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Igen, de ez csak én vagyok.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first.
Elég szarszagunk van.
Stinking up my establishment.
Bassza meg. Na jó, meg kellene fürödnünk, amennyire tudunk.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might be never back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits.
Oké, most már nincs ott a fej az életcsik mellett. Na most már jó szagú vagyok, ugye?
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Catherine!
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Nem.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Miért nem tudja, miről beszélünk?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl.
Állítja, hogy nem ő volt, és hogy nem tudja, miről beszélünk.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine.
De miért csinálja ezt?
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Ő volt az, aki bement.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding.
Oh, az esküvő.
Be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Mi lehet vele?
What are you getting
Biztosan
at?
tetvek.
Have you nothing better to do?
Általában ingerült az ember, hogyha tudjátok, valami folyamatosan csözteti. Aztán, hogyha valami egész nap viszket ott.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what? Always ready. A munkára.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so your work
Az a baj, nem volt pénzünk a kajára, úgyhogy dolgoznunk kell.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. Two men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work.
Okay.
Is that
Kiko,
clear?
Tenka, Kadar-Wolf. Köszi szépen.
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Én elmondom, hogy én Skalitzból származom. Ratajt nem mondjuk.
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Show yourself, neked is köszi szépen. Ugye megkérdezem ezt a...
I heard some talk about some wedding.
Hát, ha tud róla valami plusz infót.
Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Okay.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans
A csaj azt mondta, hogy ott lesz az
But
esküvőn.
most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Kicsit pigeon ez az English, amiket beszél. Hol lesz az esküvő?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
És hogy tudunk bejutni?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for
meghívók el az esküvőre. Most már kérdezzük, hogy ez Samin.
Samin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched.
Him who's getting itched. Szerintem lehet, hogy ez is valami zabi gyereke lehetett
but they still have some clout.
Na mindegy.
It seems that's really our only chance.
Mármint aki a hangját adta.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Okay.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Okay.
Coming right up.
Na ezt most megbeszéljük Hanssal ezt a dolgot, amiről most
Talk to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though.
Szerintem tilosban járt az a nő, és azért nem merte bevallani, hogy ő
I got
volt.
the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
És meg lesz hívva.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry.
És akkor ott találkozhatunk vele, és elmondhatjuk, kik vagyunk.
And that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Nem tudom, mit csináltam.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Mindegy, hadd picsogjon, megcsinálom.
Right, I understand.
Azt mondta, hogy ő egy nemes, ő nem fog lisztet pakolni. Mi van, ha valaki meglátja? Az előbb is azt hitték, hogy egy csór és leöntötték szarral.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast, it's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Meggyőztél.
I understand. I'm in your service.
Én meg egy csicska vagyok. You learned the 3 states of man and you learned farming.
And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
Köszi.
As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman.
Lassan majd átiratja rá a nemesi címeket.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Oké. Na, megjöttek ezek a lisztes zsákok. Úgyhogy... Kurva nehéz a lisztes zsák. Akkor az hogy be kell vinni őket a pantrybe, és a pantrynél vigyázni kell, mert nem szabad a földre baszni őket, mert... hol a faszomban van a pantry? Itt. Szóval nem szabad lebaszni őket a földre, hanem ide kell rakni őket a fára. Látjátok? Nem pedig oda, mert ott megszívja magát, hanem ez a pár deszka ide lett készítve. Azért, hogy oda tegyük a lisztet. Hogy ne pimpősödjen meg, ahogy mondják. Mi?
Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this, Miller Bosch says he was in the water.
Biztos ők azok, akiket meghívtak az esküvőre.
Look out!
Yeah. Igazán segíthetett volna Hans.
There's something off about it. Right. Listen to this.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
Nagyon tetszik a kalapja. Hogy lehetek? Na mindegy. Hát na jó, csak érted, Hans is megmentettük a seggét már hányszor. Mert csak 2 van.
Did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they
Gondolom feljött az, hogy megtámadtak
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
Nem tudom ezt az, hogy fogja bírni.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Itt nagyon komoly lögdösödés kezd kialakulni. Azt a büdös kurva faszfa! Kapta! Bassza meg! Bassza meg! Bassza meg! Ninja! Hoppá! 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 Mi történik?
Hey! Now you fucked up!
Mi történik?
Slice him up! I'll hack your arse off! Take that! I'm dead! Yeah!
Az a baj, hogy a másik...
Nice strike! You haven't a chance, bastard! No, you don't! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Gyere, bazd meg! Gyere!
Nice strike!
Gyere, bazd meg, gyere! Támadj! Mutasd meg ki vagy! Ez az! Hoppá! Hoppá! Nagyon jó! Gyere, baszki, gyere! Mutasd meg! Gyere! Ez az! Gyere, baszki! Ebben nagy balhé lesz. Mutasd meg, hogy csinálod. Azt sem nem tudom, mi van, mi van. Oké. Annyira bírják. Ezt nem hiszem el, komolyan mondom. Kapta? Mutasd még egyszer. Oké. Óvatosan a staminával. Érzek valamit. Áu! Áu! Mi a fasz? Ez egy büdös paraszt. Mi a... Gyerünk, tereljük az ellent. Megvan egy. Hol megöszik? Áu! Áu! Baszki. Óvatosan. Semmi van. Most ez komoly, nem hagynak.
What the hell is going on here?
Miért nem?
Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
El tudtuk volna verni őket. Miért?
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off! Shut up!
You get a whipping.
Egymást rúgdos! Na jó. Ez a game, ez állat.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Nem mondok inkább semmit.
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
Vagy mindig azt mondja, amikor... Aha. Mert azt mondja, amin állok, az fel kell mennem arra, hogy say nothing, okay.
Keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Inkább nem mondok semmit.
Well, nothing to say, yokel? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life.
Na jó.
You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt.
Oj.
Right, that's enough. I only kept silent because I hoped you'd calm down once you got it all off your chest. And that you'd realise how badly you're wronging me. I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
Most kapta. Túlzásba esett. Mármint Hans.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Ideig még ott voltak. Lehet egyáltalán ilyen kanodában aludni? Nem fulladsz meg?
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Otto.
Hey! Open Bogo!
Na mindig.
Oh, shit. Right. Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Hát.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Szóval így ketté válnak. Aztán mindenki megpróbál kezdeni magával valamit. Coolers, Tompika. Nagyon szépen köszi. The One Bit. Ufi Gábor. Nagyon szépen köszi neked is 93 hónapot. Dexter is Dead. Nagyon szépen köszönjük a 6 év feliratkozást. Gratulálok a Flankman Batchhez. Kösz szépen a támogatást. Igen. Ezeket.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you!
Hey, ez meg...
Well, come on. I don't bite.
Don't cause any trouble.
Do you have a moment? Are you blind?
Hát... Őt Barának hívják.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tomcat?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Na, van egy Master Swordsman, akitől lehet tanulni.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Okay.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet
Get
again.
a job. Okidoki. Szóval... nem akarok semmennyit sem skippelni, én csak nem akarok sem... Basz meg. Nem tudom használni az inventorimat jelenleg? Csak skip time-olni tudok? A térképet akartam volna amúgy megnézni. Nem semmi ez a város. Mert így nem tudok amúgy... Hát csak... Ahol megvan, már látom. Azt akarom megnézni, hogy fel tudok öltözni abba a cuccba, amin volt. Amúgy fel, csak kicsit büdi. Legyen így. Majd mindjárt megmosakszunk valahol, hogy ne legyünk ennyire büdik. És van egy hunting swordunk, amúgy, amit így magunkhoz tudunk venni. Oké. Már így mondták, hogy... Na mi van, pucír vagy? Fürdeni csak engednek, nem? Ez nem bűn. Oké. Zsír. Na jó. Nagyjából most így hirtelen ennyire tudtam jutni. Hát... Valami egészen elképesztő, srácok, hogy mennyire kibaszott kurva jól megcsinálták ezt a játékot. És talán az a legdurvább benne, hogy olyan, mint hogy ennek a játéknak személyisége lenne. Mikor játszol vele, akkor egyszerűen így nem tudom. Nem tudom körbeírni, hogy mitől ennyire ilyen különleges élmény, és érződik rajta minden párbeszéden. Nagyon-nagyon tetszik. Nagyon-nagyon tetszik. Úgyhogy remélem nektek is tetszett. Srácok, holnap folytatjuk a mindent. Jövünk reggel. Nagyon köszi, hogy itt voltatok ma. Florberi, neked is köszi, hogy 22 hónap volt. És akkor találkozunk holnap. Addig is legyetek jók, és nagyon szépen köszi a figyelmet. Na, szevasztok!